My name is India Carney. I'm a singer, songwriter, actress, and vocal arranger. I've been studying music my entire life. I started learning technically at 6 months old, and then when I got to elementary school, I was always in band. I played the flute and piano. And so I started learning music theory around that time and then just stuck with it. So when I got around to songwriting, I found it much easier to get into that because I already understood the theory aspect of music. To an extent, everyone has inspired me, everyone that I've ever come into contact with. But in terms of musical inspirations, Whitney Houston, of course, I mean, the best vocals we've seen. Jasmine Sullivan, of course. My number one has always been Michael Jackson. It's been him since 13 years old. Michael Jackson used rhythm basically to the best of his ability. He exhausted all ways to take advantage of the rhythmic aspect of his songs. He used every excuse to keep you on your toes. My mother inspires me a whole lot. She's always inspired me. I know there are a lot of stories out there where the family is not very supportive of their child's passion for music, and I'm really grateful to have parents that always were. But I wasn't born into music. I was born and then took music classes and then found out that I really liked it. I actually started in musical theater and then went on to gospel and jazz and pop and then opera. So I pull from all of these different genres of music all the time. I started getting into acapella music and vocal music when I was a student at UCLA. Little did I know that it's a whole nother world that for whatever reason I had never been exposed to, and I'm so grateful that now I'm part of it. It's opened up a lot more doors for me as a professional, but also as a musician, allowing me more options to expand my creativity on a musical level. You know, being a woman, being Black, being different from whatever the template is always a question. Luckily, I've been blessed to not be faced with a lot of prejudice because of my race. Luckily, in the music industry and in the industry I work in, there are a lot of people that look like me, and that makes me feel really great. But at the same time, yeah, I have been faced with being treated differently because I'm a woman. Whether it be being pursued, unwanted pursuit because I'm a woman, and then I just have to sit people down because I didn't ask for that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to be a professional. And so I'm gonna need you to see me that way. But also, I've received prejudice because I'm a singer. And a lot of people put singers and musicians in two different categories. It's important to understand what you're singing. It's important to understand how to read the notes that you're singing. It's important to understand the terminology so that you can communicate with the other musicians in the group. Stereotypically speaking, the singer doesn't know how to read music. They don't know how to play piano. They don't know how to do so many different things. And I think that's unfair because there are a lot of people, myself included, who understand exactly what's going on and who can communicate exactly what you need communicated. But there are enough people in the industry that are stuck on the stereotype and won't even give you a shot. And as a singer and as a woman, my main focus is to be professional and to be the best in my field because there's no reason that I can't be. I'm continuously studying. I went to school for 23 years for this, and I'm not gonna stop going to school because there's always more to learn. My goal is to be taken seriously and to be a professional. So I'm a singer, songwriter, actress, and arranger. Next in my career is just continuing all of those things. I'm working on some new music with a friend of mine from the acapella world, and hopefully we'll be able to put some of that out soon. But for now, I do have a single on iTunes, an original song called You. Music education has a very, very special place in my heart. I teach private voice and teach beginner piano, so I'm doing my best to teach that privately from home and also working in the schools to help singers with master classes. I'm using every second I can to also impart music and art knowledge on these aspiring musicians, actors, and beyond.